We're running probably around 2,500 Holsteins 3 times a day. The existing part got built up to a double 15 parabone. It started out as a swing double 6. Then we put the low line in double 6, and then went to a double 8. I think we had a double 11 herringbone at the time, and then we went to the double 15 parabone. We knew we had to get another parlor. Only thing is, what we had and the land we had, we couldn't quite justify at the time of what we had, so we purchased that. Had someone come in here to designate a place that'd be best place to put a parlor. I went out and looked around with one of the DeLaval reps then, and we went and looked at some parallels. It was either going to be a parallel or a rotary. It came to be just hands down. I mean, for the cost wasn't that much more, but the thing I saw about the rotary, it's a cow-friendly operation. Labor efficient. I figured that what would happen is that we'd probably, gain another pound per cow per day, just because the cows are more comfortable being milked. And everyone knows that cows, when they're relaxed, total meltdown. Yeah, the increase in milk production is mainly because we were limited 2 times, and over the years, breeding for higher production and mainly shooting for, higher solids, fat and protein, picking those type of bulls. And we were just limited 2 times a day with the facilities we had. When we went to this, we went to 3 times a day, and got the person that comes out and mates cows and whatever says, that's been an improvement on these here cows. Others are sure improved. That was the other thing going out and looking at the rotary, is that you have a certain way of milking. I mean, your time it can't be changed or anything like a parallel. Someone can't shortchange it or whatever and make shortcuts. It's a precise routine. The time when they're prepped, the time they get put on, that's probably been a deal in the quality where we were maybe 150,000 to 180,000. Now we're pretty consistently in 100,000. We've been well under 100,000, between 90 and 100,000 for pretty near 2 years. Yeah, it's sure helped with the quality. When we put this in, we were talking about the pre and post robots. That was a selling point too, because that actually about cut 2 people off. More of all, it's really been working quite smoothly. Well, we have 4 per shift. One person gets the cows from the pen and takes them back. Got 2 milkers, and then we have a person that's a rover. He's the one that gives the breaks. He'll take a break, for a while, and then those others, they're all keeping busy out there, rotating their shifts. So it comes out, 4 per shift. It's helped out a lot, especially with the Del Pro here, where you can take your dry cows and you can put them out, and you can have the catch gate on the side catch the cows for you. So you're eliminating a lot of time going out in pens and getting cows for dry cows. Or then to the milker, see one that flares up with mastitis, he'll mark it right there, and she can get kicked off to the side, so they can, during the day or whatever, she's already kicked out, and they can take care of her right away. Even pen changes and stuff like that, it's been a real handy tool to be able to save labor that way. Yeah, it's, like I say, it's just an animal friendly, operation. DeLaval here in Sunnyside, Washington is who we've been with. We've been with them we've been with DeLaval. We've had DeLaval equipment from day one, I believe. Yeah, like I say, the robots are there. We use the cleaners and the dips, and that we use from the DeLaval dealer there in Sunnyside. Well, dealer support and service all comes hand in hand. That's what dairymen, I think all farmers, I don't care if you're a dairy farmer or have equipment or whatever, but that service is, I think, the number one priority of, how things can get put together and work fine for any farm operation. I would say come out and see for yourself. I've had people come here, even friends that aren't dairymen, they can sit in a chair for an hour and they're at awe on how this operation works. It's so smooth and quiet. It's like, you can really milk cows in a place like this.